Tell me about the two experiences you've had, unfortunate experiences, with this person in the woods, where you were, what you were doing, and what you saw.
So the first night I went to have a picnic with my two friends. We probably got there around maybe like 6, 7 o'clock, and we had been there for about 4 hours. And we didn't really see anything at first until I was walking back up to my car, and it was already like 11 o'clock at this time. And I got in my car and I turned my headlights on, and this completely naked man just ran in front of my car as soon as I turned my headlights on. All he had on was running shoes. And before we got up to the car, we did see some guy kind of following us, but we assumed he was just another dude just walking around. And it was really foggy, so we couldn't really tell. So that was pretty jarring, but I didn't want to think much of it. But the second time was recently, God, what day was that? It was, I think 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I went to the park with my same friend, and we had just set up our blanket under the tree at Amherst State Park, right by the tree line, in between the golf course and the field. And we set up our speaker. We were just dancing around, listening to music, singing. And my friend just kind of yelped and was like, "Oh my God." And we look over at the tree line, and in a clearing in the bushes is this naked man just standing, kind of spreading his legs at us. And we freaked out. We yelled, like, "Leave us alone." And then he started running, and that's when my friend got that video of him running. And we called the cops, and they went looking for him, can't find him. It seems like he's carrying a bag of clothes because he knows when he gets caught. I think he's putting his clothes back on so he just blends in with everybody else. But he's been up to this for weeks, honestly.
And police told you they've heard other complaints about this.
Yeah, so they had told me that he's done this to a mother and her child. Even when they were looking for him when we called, they were stopped by a family while they were searching in the forest, saying that a family had also just been flashed by this guy.
What is your reaction to all this?
I felt sick to my stomach. It's really horrifying that I can't even just feel at peace in the park without somebody lurking on you like that. It's also just concerning that he's been up to this for weeks and seemingly is so elusive that he just can't be caught, even though he's had so many run-ins with people. And it's like he wants to get caught, but he's so elusive.
Does it make you feel uneasy being in the park?
Oh, absolutely. I'm I try to have a lot of time spent in nature, but now I don't even know if I want to go back there because I don't know if he could be watching me. He could have been watching us for hours, and we had no clue.
Now, you posted this online, and it seemed to get a lot of response, and maybe some other people have had similar experiences.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people mention. I've also seen a lot of posts on Facebook on the Amherst scanner that there's been multiple complaints about this guy over the past few weeks, and it's just really concerning that, especially that there's children involved. I mean, he's obviously not discriminating with who he's exposing himself to, and the park's supposed to be a safe place for everybody, and right now it's not safe for anyone.
What are your hopes for law enforcement and this case in the next coming days?
I really hope they set up some sort of sting. I mean, something needs to happen where they need to send somebody out and just stake this guy out because, I mean, he obviously wants people to see him, so the right people need to see him and get him and get him out of the park because it's becoming increasingly unsafe, and who knows, what it might escalate to the longer it goes on.